How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Snake Talk. It's been a while since I've met with you all. I think it's been like nearly a year, actually. Last video I did was about the 2014 off season for the Denver Broncos. So we got a good show for you today. We're gonna recap the season. Obviously, it was a very successful one. Super Bowl 50 champions. So let's give it up for that. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for that. And yeah, and I actually have a guest speaker today, Bryce Sutton. He'll be joining me today on the show. And then I think we're gonna have a conference call with Bryce's brother Ryan as well. Currently, Ryan. Yeah, he's I think he's in St. Louis for a conference, and he's gonna give us a call and we're gonna get his opinion about the season and the recap so far. So yeah, let's get started. So as you all know, the Denver Broncos are Super Bowl 50 champions, thanks to the outstanding defense that we had, especially Von Miller. I mean, you can't. What more can you say about him? I mean, the man. He's a man. He's a man amongst boys, and so he just ripped apart the offensive line of Carolina's, and not only Carolina's, but just the whole season. The whole season, he was so dominant with DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, Chris Harris Jr. I mean, we're talking about one of the greatest defenses in NFL history. Now you can compare it to the 1985 Bears all you want, but I'm just going to let you know right now that defense was special. Okay? It was very special. That's what won it for us this year, I think. The offense in Super Bowl 48, that's what got us to the Super Bowl, and we didn't have a good defense, so John Elway went out and got these players, and so it was Super Bowl or bust this year, I think, and we got the job done. And so, as you guys may know, Malik Jackson is gone, along with Brock Osweiler, so those are some big moves that Denver made and that these players made as well. But I can't really do much about that. I mean, if they want to go somewhere else for more money per year, then hey, fine by me. Instead of just joining trying to get another title run in here and joining the Denver Broncos again. But no, Malik Jackson, he's with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he signed a six-year deal worth $90 million. Brock Osweiler is probably the biggest storyline this past week or so. Decided not to stay in Denver. There's been several theories of why he didn't stay, but John was not willing to meet the offer that Brock Osweiler wanted, the demands that Osweiler wanted, so Brock wanted to go somewhere else, and so he did. He's going to start a brand new career with the Houston Texans. Boatload of money, a buttload of it too. Crazy, just crazy amount of money, but 4 years, $72 million, probably overpaid, so it may be a good thing that we didn't keep him. But yeah, right away we're gonna have Bryce Sutton come in here, and we're gonna talk about the current situation at quarterback for the Denver Broncos. But yeah, we had a good season this year, man. I mean, this off season so far has been kind of a letdown, but gonna try to make it better. C.J. Anderson currently is with the Miami Dolphins as of now, but if we can match the offer that Miami offered within this upcoming Tuesday, then Anderson belongs to us since we have the rights to keep him since he's a restricted free agent. But, yeah, I mean, if Anderson leaves, I'm going to be honest, it's not looking too good for the offense. But, yeah, DeMarcus Ware, thank God, restructured his contract late last night, and he'll be staying with the Denver Broncos. So that is very, very good news. So he'll be back at it again with this Orange Crush defense that we have. Oh, yeah, I also forgot to mention that Danny Trevathan is also gone. He went to the Chicago Bears on a 4-year deal. So, Trevor Isaacson, if you're listening to this video, you're getting a really good player. I'm going to let you know that right now. He's going to be missed. He was a big part of our defense this year. I mean, there's not much more I can say about that, but these players, it's just all about the money for them these days, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, coming up right now, we're going to talk about the current quarterback situation for the Denver Broncos. So I'm going to bring in here Bryce Sutton. Bryce, come on down for a second. Come on here. Get in here. All right. There's Bryce Sutton. So take a seat, Bryce. Have a seat. All right, so you obviously know about Mark Sanchez being acquired by the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that? Do you think it's going anywhere? Do you think we're going to keep Sanchez, or is he part of a larger deal than we think, than what we know right now?
Yeah, it's just too close to say. I know your deal it's a bigger deal. You think we're going to get some players and trade for Colin Kaepernick, but you never know. You could have a breakout season this year.
Yeah.
Or we could have butt fumble too. You don't know though.
There was a report that's saying that we're going to Colin Kaepernick here. The first report that came about Colin was that he preferred to play in Cleveland rather than teams like Denver or the New York Jets. Now, just a couple days ago, that all changed. And the new report Adam Schefter reported was that so Colin Kaepernick wants to play for the Denver Broncos rather than the Cleveland Browns or the 49ers. So what do you think about that, Bryce?
I think it's good. So I don't know if we are going to keep Mark as a backup, which would be a good idea.
Yep.
So,
but this is my theory, okay? Bear with me. Chip Kelly was Mark Sanchez's coach last year in Philadelphia, and he was fired, and now the staff for San Francisco hired Chip Kelly as their new coach, and Chip Kelly is now coaching the San Francisco 49ers, which is where Colin Kaepernick plays. So there might be a reason why we acquired Mark Sanchez, maybe to trade him for Colin Kaepernick. See the connection there?
Yeah, it's a good connection. Another topic I want to bring up is losing Danny Trevathan. That's a big impact for the Denver Broncos. I mean, he was a great linebacker, but we got to look at the positive side. We got a great rookie this year, Shane Ray. First pick, I don't know. It was just a fluke that we got him.
You already know, man. So, Shane Ray. He's coming. He's coming up. He's coming up. He's going to be good, man. I completely agree with you. The problem is that Danny Trevathan is an inside linebacker, and so Shane Ray plays the outside linebacker when DeMarcus Ware is not in play. So I think somewhere, if we can find a good steal in the draft at inside linebacker, then we can replace Trevathan right with that rookie, whoever that may be, or just find another good linebacker. But the thing about the Denver Broncos is that they got good linebacker depth. I'm not gonna lie, Shaquille Barrett and Shane Ray. uh, the next big things for our defense too. So it is a bit of a letdown that Trevathan's gone. We weren't supposed to lose Jackson and Trevathan, so I'm pissed about that. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, we gotta. That's why we have these players to fill them in when other players are gone or they're hurt or they've left for more money some other places. So that was the case here with Danny Trevathan. Yep.
Elway's a bright guy.
Yep.
He knows what he's doing. So
Absolutely.
I think he's got something up here, and he's ready to think about it.
Absolutely.
I think he's got some good ideas going on, and I think he's a smart enough man to see that we can't let go of C.J. Anderson. He's probably our best running back.
Yep.
Besides Ronnie Hillman, but Ronnie Hillman he has the speed, but he doesn't have the power that C.J. Anderson has. C.J. Anderson breaks through those tackles. He gets those extra yards, unlike Ronnie Hillman.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with that. Elway is too smart to be pulling all these questionable moves, like cutting Owen Daniels, cutting Vasquez, one of our more veteran leaders on the offensive line. But when I found about those cuts, I just said, "Are you kidding me? Like, why are we cutting these veterans that we have? Are you trying to rebuild the offense, or what's going on here, John?"
Remember, he rebuilt the defense, and look what happened.
You're damn right. Yep.
So I think it's about time that we get Mr. Ryan from St. Louis on the phone.
I completely agree. Let's get him on the phone here.
I can call him if you need me to.
Okay, we're going to get him on speaker here, folks. So while Bryce is making that call, there was another report in that came here today about... let's see if Ryan answers here real quick.
Hello?
Hello?
Let me... Hey Ryan, it's Jake and Bryce here from Snake Talk. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. What's going on?
Not much, man. Not much. Hey, listen, we got a couple questions here for you that we're doing on the show that that we'd like to ask you and think your opinion of it.
Oh, sure. What's up?
So we're talking about the current situation right here now for the quarterback for the Denver Broncos. What's your opinion on it? Who do you think it's going to be? What do you think about the Mark Sanchez deal? What do you think, bud?
I think the quarterback situation's really sketchy right now. It sucks that they would, do what they have. I mean, we had a really good quarterback. It sucks that we released him. I mean, Peyton Manning he was our leader, and now I don't know what we're going to do without him.
Right, and Brock Osweiler obviously going to the Houston Texans on a 4-year, $72 million deal. Hey, in the 7 games he played for us, started for us, he did a hell of a job, I'm not going to lie. But if this is the path he wants to go, good on him. Hope he does well. What do you think about Brock and how he did?
Yeah, I think he did a really good job picking off of the defense. I mean, I understand that he's a good quarterback. I mean, I don't know how well he's going to do if he gets the whole game baby the way he has been, if you know what I mean. Like, just not really getting put so much under pressure he has to make any serious plays. He had, in my opinion, a pretty easy season.
That's very true.
And so he's going to get hit hard when he switches teams, that he has to lead that team.
Absolutely. Don't be surprised if Brock throws 15 to 20 interceptions in his first season with the Houston Texans, just because he's in a brand new offensive system, brand new coach. And so if this is the direction that he wants to go, that's completely fine. Just get ready for the consequences.
Honestly, I think, money talks, and that's what he's listening to. But it's going to suck, because if money talks too much to him, he's going to take such a good deal for 1 year and then be out of a job the next.
Absolutely, Ryan. Absolutely. Hey, listen, one more thing before we let you go. Bryce, what was it that we were going to ask him?
How do you feel about our current defensive situation?
I think it's good. I think it's good. They're the only reason why we won. I mean, we would have been out of the playoffs within the first game, or we wouldn't even gotten to the playoffs without our defense. So I know they're trying to keep as many players as they can, losing some, but that's okay. Got the main leader still on board with us. So
Absolutely. And if Trevathan, Jackson, if they want to leave for bigger money, then that's fine by me. But I question their moves instead of staying with the defending Super Bowl champions and trying to make another a dynasty and trying to make another run. I mean, I don't know what they're doing there, but
yeah, like I said, it's mostly just money talks. A lot of people listen to that. I mean, if they want to just get kicked by their own defense next season, then so be it. I mean, they can regret the choice all they want, but for right now, it's looking pretty good to get paid more money.
Absolutely. Hey, Ryan,
it's great talking to you.
we appreciate your time. We know that you're a busy man in St. Louis right now during your conferences, but hey, man, thanks for the time. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah. It was no problem. It was great talking to you guys. Hope you have a good rest of the show, and hopefully the Broncos will do what they do and just kick butt no matter what.
Absolutely. All right, Ryan. Thank you, bud. That was Ryan Sutton from St. Louis. He had a lot of interesting things to say, didn't he, Bryce?
Yes, he did. I have another topic that just came to my mind. Do you remember the Colts game? Down 14-0. Last play of the quarter, what happened?
Last play of the quarter.
Kickoff.
I believe it was a kickoff return for the touchdown.
By who?
By, was it Jordan Norwood?
31?
No, Omar Bolden. You're right. It was Omar Bolden.
He's going to be healthy next year. What do you think about that?
I hope that he stays because he's a free agent.
Yes.
And I hope that no other team offers him a big amount of money because he's also a big part of our special teams too, and he's a big part of our team. He can do it all on the special teams, and he could play safety sometimes if T.J. Ward isn't in there,
Yeah.
So.
What about Akeem Talib?
Oh my goodness gracious! What can I say? I mean, he's a shutdown corner. Had a really good season this year. I think something he could improve on is the unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. He had a lot of them in the playoffs, a lot of them in the regular season, some that almost cost us the game. So I think if he cuts those down, he just continues to do what he does, we have the top two corners in the NFL on our team right now. So I think he's in a good position to keep building on his great success with our team. So
Okay. Back to the quarterback situation, as we look at those last few games that Mark Sanchez played in, and he played very, very well.
he did.
He played pretty good.
He did. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on, we're going to call back from Ryan. Yes, Ryan.
Hey, just a quick question for you guys. Have you ever thought about giving? I just thought of this. I don't know if Frank or any of them would be up for a quick discussion. Maybe you want to have them on. But Campbell's being Campbell at the moment, so I'd let you guys know.
Yeah.
And
Campbell,
I'd let you know.
breaking news off the press, Campbell is still hurt from his game, and we're involved in another game, more of a hockey type for a group thing. And so Campbell is not going to be 100%, so he might not play, but Ma might have to jump in and play a goalie. So we're not sure what he's going to do, so we're not sure on it. But Frank is a very, very busy man. He is a lot with Ultimate Frisbee. He is in currently Colorado Springs right now, an Ultimate Frisbee tournament. His brother is a big soccer player, just got back from one of his games, so I don't think they're going to be able to talk right now. So
Anyway, quick question for Jake.
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
Just a quick question. I'm going to have to leave here in about 30 seconds. But would you still be a Broncos fan if we picked up someone that you don't particularly like? Someone from the Patriots. Someone good quarterback. If you just deflate that ball a little bit, would you still be a fan?
Yep, Ryan, I know exactly what you're talking about, and for all I care, Tom Brady can go burn.
Okay.
We'll put it this way. He would be a Broncos fan, but he would not be a Tom Brady fan.
I don't have any respect for Tom Brady or the Patriots whatsoever.
All right. Thanks for that question, Ryan.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the update.
Mm-hmm.
That was Ryan's son. Okay, folks, so we're going to wrap up our show here in a bit. But, you know, we're going to give some predictions here with the quarterback. I guess that's mainly our biggest priority as of right now, and matching C.J. Anderson's offer with Miami. Bryce, out of the quarterbacks you've been hearing, Robert Griffin III,
No.
Colin Kaepernick, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who do you see as our quarterback here coming in the next season?
Not Robert Griffin III. He's not, he hasn't been playing very well. So I'm not sure. Robert Griffin III, he played pretty good.
The thing about Robert Griffin III is that people are seeing his upside and his potential that he has. I mean, he won 2012 Rookie of the Year over Andrew Luck, if you guys remember that. If he can have a season like that again with the Denver Broncos, he can rejuvenate his career, and he can be the future at the quarterback for Denver.
My opinion is different than yours, Jake. I think we're going to keep Mark Sanchez, and I think we're going to get Ryan Fitzpatrick, and we're going to go along and see who does best in practice.
Right. You think we're going to get Ryan?
Yep.
We're not willing to meet Ryan Fitzpatrick's demands, though, of what he wants a year.
I still think he can see potential in the Broncos, and I don't see any other teams reaching out right now that have the strength that we do. And if he wants money, he can come and get it. So that's my thinking of way, and would free up a lot more money for us. There
you have it. Bryce Sutton thinks that our 2016 quarterback will be Ryan Fitzpatrick. My best guess is Colin Kaepernick. If we trade Mark Sanchez for him, that's fine. We're absolutely drafting a quarterback without a doubt in this upcoming draft in April. It would be a wise decision to trade up for somebody like Paxton Lynch or Connor Cook if he's still available late first round. I think it would be wise, though, to draft up for a quarterback and just get more depth in there. I mean, we got 2 quarterbacks right now on our roster, so that's not going to cut it. We obviously need one more. I would be completely fine with Paxton Lynch or someone like Connor Cook. Whether they start or not this season, I don't know. I'd rather have somebody like Colin Kaepernick, who has a little bit more experience in there for our team. But yeah, I mean, I think we're going all in for Colin. We'll find out here shortly, maybe within a couple weeks, if we get a quarterback or not. Like someone like Colin Kaepernick. If not, then we're in no rush to get one, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. So, well, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Bryce, thanks again for coming on the show.
Yeah, no problem.
And
Anytime.
and you heard from Ryan Sutton his opinions too as well. Well, I'll keep you guys updated to see if the Broncos do indeed get some sort of quarterback off the free agent market. I'm not going to be surprised if it's Colin Kaepernick. I would be a little bit surprised if it was Robert Griffin III, because there are reports that he wants to play for the Rams. He just had a visit with the Jets, so we'll have to see there. All right, you guys.
Maha salute.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Hey.
Go Broncos.
Yeah.